This should be a pretty fair battle for this A main control.
And cage out, Cam gonna be cleared on the corner. His swing, out back rubble. Hyunmin able to find one. Buzz gonna be taken down, paint shells flying. Izu up on top of the rock, however, is able to find two, but then does get killed from beyond the grave. Headshot out from Meteor, however. We'll go ahead, double up that double tap. Gets T1 into the site with a man advantage. Mako flashback, classics in hand. Last two standing to try to turn the tides of this pistol. Swing into the back, and flashback will be able to shut one down. Swings out a little bit wider, knows that the player's up close, and somehow that last bullet manages to take down Stacks. Now it is all on Carpe. Called up onto the stage for the first time in a long time. Can he manage to clutch this out? Rides a rope up the top. Spike still here at drop. Smoke's coming through, just trying to not give flashback any inkling, any idea, and so far it is a success.
This is a tough battle now against Mako, who's been so good for DRX in these moments.
Swing onto the corner, and Mako will continue.
Gonna back up that lone Guardian that got carried over. He's still getting value.
What is that? Okay. Yeah, just take a straight shot through the cyber cage. See what happens. Oh, Buzz is dead. Okay, cool. What a great start.
That's brutal. It's absolutely brutal. What a tap.
Still 4 to contend with, and obviously weapon is not going to be recoverable here. Drones try to lead their way through tree. Gets a tag onto Bane. Izu ending up getting locked in. Looks like he did want to maybe tuck back through the doorway, so they have to go ahead and re-trigger it.
See, they're suspicious that somebody's hiding around the corner on stairs. Ping comes down. They're gonna sneak all of their players into tree, try to make a 4-man stack.
On destroyed, Paranoia dodged. Swing coming through. Oh my God, Hyunmin is so instantaneous with it. Meteor, no chance in hell. Hyunmin with 3, swaps over to the Vandal, goes for the push forward. Stacks has managed to shut him down, but now finds himself in a 1v3. Spammed out, the pistols whittling away at him as he falls down to 5, and Mako will be the one. Dump, but somehow... Okay, never mind. Carpe does end up falling. I was going to say, no one really getting tagged up too much, but then eventually he's just locked in. Meteor has not lost in these ults quite just yet. Looks like that win streak is going to continue. Finds the headshot, Bane. Eliminated. It's Buzz. Across, out from tree. Vulnerability now thrown here onto Hyunmin. The push forward, though, Izu somehow not reading this corner. They knew he was there. He managed to double up. Buzz on the floor, and suddenly it's just Meteor and Stacks versus 3, pinged out, suppressed, trapped in tree. Tap of the door, and flashback is swung around the backhand side, and Meteor's just not ready for it. And clearly something will have to give. That timeout will have to be called, because right now DRX are just so far ahead at every twist and turn.
This is just very difficult right now. It looks like the coordination isn't quite there yet for DRX. Stack's gonna get cleaned out.
Gets ready to push into the site. Annihilation, or Armageddon rather, at the ready. And it's gonna be sent here. Laying out the red carpet. Buzz doesn't manage to get out in front of it. Just one flashback, gonna be taken down, swing under the corner, freeing, just trying to duke it out with him, and now Buzz gone. Carpe TPing forward, but he's not ready for this position. Ends up getting cut down. Freeing, tucked behind the pillar, has to go for the reload. Swings back out. Target-rich environment, but has to play this to absolute perfection because now he's all on his lonesome. Meteor with 2 on the back end. Oh, Buzz. Good start. So he manages to find Hyunmin and Bane. A site opened up, Freeing. Quick to start rotating around over towards rope.
He barely took any damage. It's down to 87, 23 shields. Gonna scoop up an orb for Meteor, give him the ult as well, so he can isolate one player, make this execute.
Salvo sent over towards tree just to go ahead for the delay. Double tap shield, however, is at the ready. Also do have that kill contract ultimate. Swing onto the corner, Meteor. Yep, shield broken, gets another one as he takes down Freeing. Looks like the gears are starting to churn a bit here for T1 as they look for back-to-back round wins.
And this has been something that we've seen a lot from T1, where sometimes they look like they're completely lost. Paranoia.
Oh, the haunt does get a reveal. Showstopper up over the top, just dumps it into the smoke. Comes away with 2. And now Meteor has to try to shut him down. He is still so damn snappy with it. Hasn't lost the kill contract yet, but
they dodged
there is still quite a bit to try to fight through. Bane going to be taken down. Izu opens things up, is freeing around the corner. Cannot get through Meteor's shield. Now suddenly, the round is absolutely turned on its head with Flashback being the last remaining player for DRX.
That smoke there. I think they were trying to hide.
Do get a decent amount of damage across the Mako as here comes the push in, but Meteor doesn't have the double tap shield available and is just not ready for that position. Stacks over. He'll be able to find one as Izu.
Wow.
More of the silent carry so far in this map here. 4T1 in the round wins. Izu comes up with the goods.
Spike planted.
Spike gets planted. Flashback is here, but
Standing.
then Stacks able to strike. That leaves Freeing now on his lonesome. Finds the first, finds the second. Now needs 4 in total to go ahead and try to close this out. The salvo sent. Stave off Izu for the moment. 60 HP remaining here on the Cypher. There's the tap. The cam gets the reveal. Removal of the dart. Does he go for the timing? The hold up to half. Does he expect the double tap? Oh my goodness! The swing in from Izu!
Shit. Trying to get Buzz way ahead.
Okay, well, Chaos in the smokes. Buzz able to find one. Looks to try to get the spam out, but counter spam from Freeing is able to find Buzz. And Meteor's going to be taken down with the salvo at the same time. Or no, rather, the Armageddon.
Armageddon.
Yeah. It's rolling that one through. Stacks just jiggling around the corners here. Seal Garden going to be used. Flashback trying to tuck away, but it's going to be a shorty. And Stacks is able to utilize it. It's a strong effect. Drone to lead. Probably caught a glimpse. Now certainly has a full glance. As Bane gets noted, but Carpe gets in front of this wall, TPing up into the side. Paranoia now going to be sent. Rushes forward, spots out Mako over at Waterfall, but cannot win the fight. Leaves Stacks now on his lonesome to try to tie things up at 6-6 versus 3 players of his former organization. And he's just going to get gunned down through the wall, freeing the damage there on the Buzz down to 45. Pressure very much noted and dealt with on the backside here as Izu cannot escape, cannot retreat back in to that B site to safety.
But that's just how good Taeho is. He can buy you that time to check your flanks and cover that kind of crunch attempt that T1 was setting up. Just great response from Freeing, great response from DRX. And now you've got a little bit of room to maneuver, especially with Flashback pushed so far forward.
Seems like they are very cognizant of this. And oh, yep, elbow going to be spotted.
Bring them down.
Flashback just tucking back. That Prowler does not spot out Meteor. That means that he's free to swoop out and collect a kill. 4v4, Stacks alone here on the C site, Sheriff in hand. Stave them off. Swing coming through the first shots, missing 3 bullets remaining here. Does get taken down. Smattiger damage found, but
30 seconds
player
left.
advantage now established for the side of DRX as the spike gets planted.
That's got to be frustrating, but not much util left in the bag for T1. Carpe.
Oh, look at Bane. Yep. Striking, finding him. This is now all down to Meteor. We know his position. The swoop forward, Hyunmin up gets sent. Hyunmin tucks around the corner, but still gets shut down. Izu able to find one, peeks out free, down to his sliver, but flashback. Need to keep him protected. Comes up with a kill. Haunt going to be cleared out. Stacks here alongside Buzz, just trying to stave off the rest of the players here. Stop Bane from getting into the site. Spike for now. Not safe to be planted. There's a spot out and Freeing, forced away once again. Just too damn low on HP. Meteor able to collect 2. Flashback, their HP bars falling to pieces as Freeing now needs to try to clutch 8 HP. Meteor on the corner. We'll go ahead and put it down. A 4K for him. First technical loss as Buzz tries to hold the door, and he's going to be good for 2. Free and Mako just going to be taken down. Spike gets recovered, but attention being paid elsewhere. A couple kills come through in exchange. Hyunmin, Bane now last ones remaining. Carpe on the backside able to find the first, and Meteor drops down from upper. Rotate away. There's a tripwire, and Izu swings off it beautifully. Hyunmin going to be taken down. Nightfall now crashing across connect, I believe only on a Meteor. As Hunter's Fury looks to further delay. Get T1 closer, try to get a flood retake going. Meteor able to find one, swing onto the corner, flashback, finding one, finding 2, Buzz gone. Izu, however, still here. The spike now on the floor as Stack steadies the aim.
Standing ahead.
Recon out, cleared. Bane in a 1v3. Noise made as they look to just double face. Looking to push forward as Carpe TPs right up close and personal, but Mako very quick to adjust. Snaps back to find the kill. Salvo. Sends out there. The stun rather connecting onto Izu. Swing onto the corner. Meteor having the drag across his Mako just continues to swing out, just drifting in front of him. Player advantage here in a big way for the side of the DRX. We can get this in flawless fashion. That would help jumpstart the economy again for them. Stacks looks to try to push forward, but Freeing shuts that down. Just Izu and Buzz, who's being held at bay, forced back. Just that judge in hand. Izu, however, coming up with 2, making this a bit more costly. As Buzz still does get value. And suddenly, Mako v Buzz, the footsteps heard on the chase, on the hunt here.
That's a stick.
He's holding it down. Mako goes in for the peek.
Bring them down.
So it will just be this pivot across. Buzz here, ready and waiting, and shuts down Hyunmin instantaneously. He pushes forward, refills the space, the swing out, freeing Snappy to readjust as Mako holds down the door. Slams it in Carpe's face, and now it's just Stacks and Izu left. 2v3 though, given how these rounds have been going, it's very possible for them to clutch this out. And there's the first, Stacks. Unable to find the other. Been Mako playing widely stacked up. Izu up over the top, finds the first, and Bane, he's down to 47. The neural depth gonna be invested. Bane swings out. The reping tucks back. He's playing with timings here, playing with positions. Izu looking for the headshot, but Bane will narrowly find him. Chopper should make for, ooh, pretty easy transition, but there's the grab. Buzz at the same time, able to find Mako. Shield's gonna be dropping, and Meteor will suffer his first fall here in the ultimate. Hyunmin able to come away with that one. Snaps out of it, and does manage to find Buzz at the same time. But Buzz beyond the grave had already set up the paint shells, comes up with a kill, and Breeing is left on his lonesome with just a Guardian.
17 and 21. Using that vulnerability.
Oh my goodness, well, Mako just destroyed off the rip. Buzz getting value off the paint shell. Carpe here up on top of Rubble as Meteor swings out at the bottom side, finds Freeing. And this crunch here at A main is just going T1's way at every twist and turn. The dust settles and it's just 2 players left, both of them beaten and battered. 117 health between the 2 of them. As T1 look to flawlessly get themselves up to map point. Carpe is like, you know what? Just gonna back away.
Smart. He's all alone. I really like that from Carpe. Don't challenge there. No reason to. No reason to give up a freebie. Nice kill from Meteor.
Spike down B.
That's the spook down.
Just Bane. Strafing with the classic, has he?
You and I are having some fun with those, so.
It's on we're here on Lotus.
Yep.
See if we can make it happen. Meteor wants to say no, as does Buzz. It is just going to be a one-sided affair to close it out here. 13-11, T1.
Seems to be working. Oh, God.
Okay, well, push up into the smoke. Meteor going to be dealt with instantly as Mako is able to find the kill. Paranoia here on to Stacks. Swooping out. There's going to be the reveal, but finds a headshot. Go ahead and equalize the count. The shot dart into the corner will be avoided, and access to the A site will be denied.
I thought he was screwed. He got spotted by the stealth drone. I mean, everything in the kitchen sink there. Hitting Stacks, and he's able to hold the line, find a kill. Now he's starting to push the map. Izu, though, right into danger.
Flashback does manage to catch him a little bit more unawares. Doubles up to find Buzz, and suddenly everybody from DRX is starting to click on heads. Flashback now having the deal against Carpe, but back is turned. Carpe on his lonesome. Just trying to get T1 their first pistol round win. Swoops out of the smoke and will be gone. It's just a fake out going through the tripwire.
Grenade is live.
Mako spotted, repositioning him, able to find one, but then gets taken down. Carpe able to find that. Zizou gets rid of Mako. The site now opened up. The wall sent to try to go ahead and block off this spray. Izu is just going to stick for it. They're trying to body block him, but it is far too late. A little bit more damage dealt here on the back end. 3 players surviving, 2 players surviving. More, it does make a bit of noise here in the footsteps. The drone as well spotting out. And it's going to be Stacks. Dealt with over at long. You're immediately looking to try to reinforce this position, but now no longer has that shield. All in the back pocket, 2 players from DRX tagged up. Hyunmin and Mako both whittled away at as both of them going to be the ones kind of facing out here as Mako just goes for the wide swing. Meteor decides to just keep his sights trained. Does manage to go ahead and finish off the enemy jet. It's Buzz looks to try to go ahead and take the space as well.
They're just challenging that. It's a lot of players from DRX there trying to be swinging out into the open like that. And not really much value found for T1 as DRX Flashback has gained a ton of info, a ton of space.
Seems like noting the camera as well. Might have just hit the timing right as Izu toggles off of it. Swiftly is able to evacuate. Shifts their way over, but okay, here's the pull-in. Meteor able to grab Mako. True challenge perhaps, but not for Meteor seemingly. Repops the double tap shield. Not even Mako. They're really trying to fight back.
Smoke's gone.
Smoke's gone. Entry still continuing. Cloudburst. There's a drop down. Hyunmin not wanting to overstay his welcome on elevated ground. It just will just die. As Buzz fishes him out of that cybercade. Finds himself another. Izu going to be just mowed over by the Armageddon, but
Right at the front of the C site with the camera behind it. Carpe!
look to readjust. Comes up with a kill. Entry power taken away, but so too is the smokes here from T1. The stealth drone not going to get a spot out. Buzz going on a walkabout, has the dimensional drift in play. Just running at him. Sends out the fake, gets the pop, flash not going to connect, and he will just TP out the safety.
Didn't see much else, so that should alert them
Yeah,
that they need to be towards B and C.
didn't check in towards mid, so still do have Stacks on a bit of a linger there on that B side, but Meteor
Spike down.
holding down the door, finds himself a second, repops the
30
shield.
seconds left. One
Access
enemy
denied.
See what they can find. Yep.
Coming on the ground. Not been finding much value here. I believe just a 1 kill. Maybe 1 and 7 on the scoreline.
Now Stack's going for a bit of an explore.
Oh, and finds one.
Locating targets.
But Mako, I mean, it's still a high value target. He loses his life for it, but Mako out of the equation. So that clutch potential is gone. The smokes are gone.
You'll take that trade every day as T1. Every day.
For sure. Flashback. Ooh, not snappy enough. Carpe able to take him down before falling himself.
last
Continue to
player
just
standing.
great trade ups. Push forward. Buzz has sights on mid.
Goes in the
Minor amount of
B, but
yeah, but it's being read. Carpe ready for it, but just can't quite find the shots. A little bit of aim punch there. Mako takes the kill. The plan now comes through here onto the B site.
Spike planted.
Think I'm pushing through. A couple spam shots coming out, and that's going to be the Armageddon. Saving them all from that A-Link side. Drone to go ahead and refill the position. Gets the spot out on the 2, maybe even a collat ping. Looks like no. A stealth drone similarly clears to the other side. Gun barrel spotted. Hyunmin able to find himself a second elimination. Stack's going to be taken down, and looks like DRX not going to allow for T1 to start running away with this. Couple shots in his Mako. Skip bones,
Player
but
standing.
just going to be one after the other getting picked apart as Buzz desperately swaps over to the opposite weapon, but alerts, letting him know that the site is completely opened up. And flashback, peeks in the garage, able to find one. Meteor going to be looking to go ahead and stretch the lead here once again. It's not nearly as snappy this time, and Bane will deliver his second ever loss in the ultimate.
Player standing.
It's Mako. Continues to shut them down here on the approach. Stacks on his lonesome, 400 creds to his name. It's just being flooded from all sides. Decides to take the fight, to try to take the gun out of Flashback's hands, but he cannot. Just to back away as the wall goes across. And then backpedaling as Paranoia comes through, but Mako is able to find one. Carpe snappy. Took the down Flashback. The shorty finding one, but freeing. Comes up with 2. Not sure if it was a collat or just through the box. Either way, huge value found. It's now Izu.
Uh-oh.
Salvo. Ooh, nope. Can't get out of there. Get any kind of shot through. Knows that that double tap shield has been put in play.
Flash.
As, oh, the TP forward, and Buzz will just go ahead and find the kill. Mako going to be taken out as Izu's able to find the other. Pushing out from the defender's side now. Massive player advantage here for T1.
I love that from Buzz. Flash and TP in. Just go at him.
Freeing. Drops in, taken down. Izu able to find him. Spain tries to get a bit of a pincer maneuver here. Hyunmin left alone. But need to double his score line to get the clutch, but it has been dinked. Buzz trying to shut down the young buck duelist here for DRX. The pressure, they're just going to run him down, and Meteor stealth drone around the corner, just basically going to be pre-fired. So doesn't spot out too much, but knows that they are rushing up. Is okay. Meteor trying to advance into the site. She's going to be taking out Buzz as well. Similarly, falling as Hyunmin dominant from on top of the box. And all of a sudden, it's just Izu and Stacks left standing.
This will be
Slow
tough.
creep call.
One
Tough
enemy
indeed,
remaining.
especially as Bane
Spike
nails the
down
one tap.
A.
Izu challenges in for the fight. Able to find one, finds two. A bit more damage. Dealt as Hyunmin falls to 24. Drone to try to check. Bane swings out, tries to clear that. Hyunmin maybe getting spotted. Clear the TP, trying to just go ahead and stave off the chaos that they know is coming their way as the vulnerable crashes across. Swing onto the corner. Meteor going to be good for one. Izu covering fire is able to find Mako. Hyunmin's still here, but now widely on his lonesome and just cannot finish the reload in time. Izu, a massive 3K for him, maybe a fourth. And Flashback gives him the opportunity. Spike is planted, and T1 look to tie things up at 8-8.
See if Flashback has anything to say about it. Difficult to say the least. May opt to end up saving. Yep.
Carpe just going for a quick little check here around the corner. Pop flash going to be sent up. Hyunmin swooping in from the side, but Carpe able to find two. Bane Flashback both going to be taken down. The blind comes across. Hyunmin able to find one. Gets the other. The 4K on for the ace. Looks for it. One knife remaining. Doesn't manage to find the kill. Neural Theft now getting the reveal. Freeing Breeing. 3 seconds. The plant now being stuck.
Spike planted.
Backside in. He could just try to flush him into the open. But instead, they're going to drift into one another, and the headshot will connect. And here comes that kill contract, looking for the grab. He's able to find Flashback, and Meteor is right back to his old ways. Buzz now, fourth position, finds the first, cannot TP out the safety. Hyunmin does manage to cut him down to size, as the Hunter's Fury doesn't find much. Carpe up on top of the box, but time ticking. The plant got in very quickly as there's the TP forward, looking for a little bit of spray across. The drop down, Hyunmin able to find Stacks. His Meteor, however, is still here, and he is still a menace. Might have been noted up on top of the box. Either way, vulnerability going to be thrown in. Bane going to be flashed up and Freeing, still here, finding one. Stacks does manage to go ahead and take down the enemy Teo, but Buzz and Meteor have both been cut down to size. The tips of the spear eliminated as fishing into the smoke. Mako finds one. Izu now with everything to do, and yeah, 2 targets, 1 wait.
Giving it away.
Flash is going to be sent. Freeing not going to be really caught by that. He's a fake out on the TP, and Mako gets taken down. Buzz doing wonders here for the squad as Carpe is able to find Freeing. Meteor lost so far. Hyunmin noted. Buzz here at backside, able to shut down Bane. A 2v4. T1 have so many options available to them. He attempted to push forward, the flash coming through. Hyunmin, it all falls to him, which is 24 HP. T1 they're going to take this up to 11. He has no other recourse but to slowly drift away. A little bit of chip damage there. It's Buzz rushing forward on the hunt. Should have gotten a sense that Flashback was there, and there's going to be the nab. Meteor once again grabbing him up. Mako at the same time, ripping people apart as Buzz and Carpe both can take it down, and now finds Meteor anticipating and knowing exactly where he was going to snap back to after the kill contract had expired. Stacks on his lonesome. Not much to be done other than to die. The shoulder going to be seen. Flashback dancing around the side of Buzz. Quick to chase forward, does end up getting subbed out, however, as Meteor goes to the backside, Freeing able to find a second, Freeing finding a third. Meteor still alive. But now just Hyunmin left, still rotating.
I know exactly.
With the plant, there's the neural theft built up. Izu. Timing missed. Doesn't spot him going down to the sewer. Hyunmin, it all falls to him. Finds the first, looks for the second. It's gonna be Mako getting involved to take down Buzz. Meteor, however, does manage to strike, comes out of the sewer with the Armageddon. Ripping across, as there is the kill contract once again in play. Double tap shield is still there, and Meteor still good for the shot. Gets the refresher, but is snapped back right in front of Freeing this time. The TP pick up the spike, brought over to B. A 3v2 to try to end the map, to stop this from going into overtime. Izu scales forward, taking space.
Everyone hiding.
Neural Theft, however, gets the reveal, spots him out, Freeing. Considering going for a push. Flush alongside the smoke here effectively is Carpe. Spots on the TP, but then Freeing immediately just barrels into the site right behind him. As Izu has to try to clutch it. Spots one, cannot make it happen. They fully expect that he's going to be in that spot and likely with it off. Here comes the push out now into the B side. Carpe going to be good for one. Stacks joining in. Finds another Flashback. Hyunmin both going to be left on the ground, and then Stacks instantly dealt with Freeing. Finding the kill, scaling forward, taking space over towards back site. The fake out sent their way. No one falling for it. No one looking to give Buzz line of sight. It's Freeing and Mako splitting the difference here. There's a spot on the one. Kill gonna be collected. Izu, however, somehow comes away with 2.
Enemy remaining.
Now, down to Bane. The dart sent flying. Bane pushing forward. Tucks up into the smoke. Skirts around the cage. Pushes out. And he just does not check left. Taking its way forward. Paranoia at the ready. Gate crash uncleared. TP forward here from Buzz. He's able to find Mako. Picks him down, quickly traded out. Hyunmin repositions, gets himself here, back sight. In the meantime, flashback, scaling forward, ready to try to intercept. But it's not going to push through the window. Gonna wrap around all the way towards C. He looks to just play this out as quietly as humanly possible, but there's still that tripwire previously set up, so getting a backstab angle is not really going to be easy at all.
Oh, Meteor.
Meteor is lingering behind a little bit, freeing. Here, ready to greet them. The vulnerability not going to hit anybody because the white swing comes through. Stack's able to find one. Izu gets another. Hyunmin trying to strike. Flashback now. Makes his presence known. Backside plant. All down to flashback to try to keep this overtime going. To try to keep them in this series. And he's got it done.
On the flashback.
Buzz is going forward, freeing, tucked around the corner, and Buzz able to find it. Gets out scot-free before the punish can come through. In the meantime, C site. To be taken, Cam still set up, and Meteor holds things down, notes the flank, brushes him aside as Carpe not quite able to find the adjustment there, ends up falling down. Player advantage, however, still here in the hands of T1 as Hyunmin looks to go aggressive, and still somehow comes away with one. Tailwind's back over onto the site, Stacks able to find Bane. The Buzz dead. Stacks and Izu to try to keep T1 in the lead. The drone, the check. Hyunmin does get tagged, has to try to retreat, but cannot. Stacks guns him down. It's all on Mako. But the time is not on their side here for T1. They have to get a move on. When you're playing against Mako, it can prove to be very difficult. Now comes down to the two IGLs, the two former teammates. But the time not quite going to be there. And Mako gets the Red Bull clutch.
Izu a big fight here, potentially.
Swing out, and oh, the second shot from flashback is clean. Right between the doors, right between the eyes. I sat here in the smoke. Recon at the ready from Bane. Sends it. Gets the ping out onto two. Oh. That's everything that DRX needs to know as they look to bring this map to a conclusion and send us over to Fracture. Ping reveal out, Meteor scaling forward, tries to get the double tap shield refresh, cannot. Stacks ends up falling, as will Buzz. 15-13. Fault line will go ahead and force him back. Oh, Hyunmin with the blast back forward, instantly finds a headshot and gets the one tap on the Stacks to boot. Another paint shell into the fray. Izu up on top to be safe here for the moment. It's Carpe making some noise, drifting across here from Sands. Out into the open. That stealth drone does eventually get cleared. Meteor pushes up, able to find one. Not yet found, but Mako plays it patiently. Springs the trap, Meteor falls. Zoo and Carpe now, it's Carpe instantaneous with the first, gets the second. Keeps them in with a shout.
Seconds left.
Low HP, 100 between the two of them. Time, however, ticking, working against T1. Salvo flushes him out, Bane, he takes that. Swings out, finds Izu. Guns him down, Carpe. No way.
Hold on to your head.
To try to win this one out, we'll just be tagged up and picked apart. Flashback finds the final as DRX will
see. DRX is so wary. Oh my god, Meteor. Crazy person.
Yeah, he is an absolute lunatic. Just pushing forward, paint shells out into the back. Carpe, having been noted, just get forced away. Flashback finds one over towards A site. Buzz trades it out, can upgrade to the Ghost. And in the meantime, there's still a good amount of damage onto these players from DRX, so they are far from out of the woods. Flashback's up over the top. Carpe plays it patiently, waiting as Stacks is able to collect one. The push forward, the right click rewards him with a kill. Now suddenly Buzz puts that Ghost to good use. It's all on Mako. The spike stranded here in this position as paint shells from Molly will be expended, traded out. And Mako gets tagged up. Blast pack sent, Buzz with three, and T1 get the thrifty to tie it.
Oh boy.
Carpe backpedaling though, says there's a stun onto Meteor. Gets worked down into the ground. Buzz quickly storming forward as Isu's able to find one, but Hyunmin on for three. Spike, however, still stuck here in main. DRX having to recover. Needing to fight into these two players. They've gotten some weapon upgrades, but a lot of the util gone. But here's the showstopper now as Buzz pushes forward, manages to find two. Hyunmin needing the ace to try to clutch it out, and he gets it done. Green just going to be held up. Spike as well. Not into the site. All the rest of T1 have now getting congregated over here towards this site. Meteor will find a second kill. Green going to be taken down. Orbital goes through. Carpe just cooks Mako.
Spike down.
Bane
A.
will be noted.
Whoa!
Time ticking,
10 seconds
but he's got
left.
enough. Rolling Thunder sent to try to get the plant. Has he offset the aftershock? Has enough position though to get out of the way. Spike now planted. Stacks on the drop. The 1v1 as they note each other, and Stacks comes out on top. This Meteor hold close just here alongside the box. Ring spamming forward. Meteor does end up falling. That opens up the B site for the tanking. As Mako will happily snatch up a weapon upgrade.
Spike planted.
Plenty of noise being made here as Buzz. Oh, just gonna get taken down. Mako finding him through the box. Now Izu, given reason to pause. His flashback, all he wanted was the weapon here. Swings out, collects it, isn't ready. As opposed for this timing. Mako now tucked.
Oh.
Couple shots, finds it. It's all on Carpet to see if he can deal some additional damage. Finds the first salvos, flush him forward. It's a little bit of damage across there, but pushes up, cannot find Bane.
Yeah. The call for T1 is to just play further back. Give up this space.
Whoa, timing there from Carpe. Oh, just trying to slow up the approach out of tower. Pays the iron price. Zach similarly taken down.
Spike planted.
As this is going to be another round going the way of DRX, it would seem. Mako down to 11, everybody else relatively healthy. Izu and Buzz, there's no economy behind. Izu still a world away. The call has to be made to evacuate.
Couple big ults though. Oh my god.
Full flash connecting, full line into the corner. Showstopper to try to stave off the pressure. That does send them packing. In behind the box, there is Meteor, the peek out, the kill. He gets obliterated. Buzz here on the north side crunch, looking for a little bit more. His own Showstopper now in play, spots one down in the sewer. Rocket goes past Hyunmin, and he does eventually fall. Down 3 kills, the drip across, Buzz is so damn low! Mako!
You almost never see him fired up like that.
Well, once again, fighting over towards this arcade, and this time, it's Buzz. Taking this around by the horns, the spike completely stranded. Stacks and tower, it'd be a quick turn from him.
30
Mako
seconds
not in a
left.
position
Last
to try to
player
go up
standing.
and get the punish here, the backstab. It's just gonna be Carpe. The back gen as Mako pushes forward, gets himself flush. Orbital strike here onto the site. Bane unable to escape. It's blast radius, ends up getting taken down. Mako lingering here, but gotta hurry that blast pack up. Looks for the second, can't make it happen. Izu dodging out those bullets. He's up alive as the near ult depth now gets invested. Two-man firing squad set up out here. Try to spray through the smokes and come up with any kind of value they possibly can, but now it's all down to flashback, and he cannot find another target. T1, tiny bit of damage. Flashback eats. It's Mako. Pushing forward, and what? Just opens up and finds Meteor. Flashback, pushing out of the smoke over here at main. Comes up with the kills. Carpe does get taken down. Buzz works his way forward up through Canteen. Keeping count of the amount of players that they have noted. Freeing has not been in the mix there. Salvo is going to be sent. Buzz looking to try to close the gap here. Pushes forward. Point blank. Looking for the headshot. Freeing is able to find it. Stack's going to be taking down Izu now. The one that has to try to play this all out. They nearly aligned for him. The Salvo still online. Sends it. Keeps them off the spike for the moment. Just so many players to try to isolate, to divide and conquer. Finds the first. Needs to hit this headshot and cannot.
Oh, this is
Fault line at the ready. Looking for the crunch. Buzz is able to fight back for one. Gets himself a second. The paint shell just lands right behind Hyunmin's heels. And Freeing just desperately trying to find some spray. And it catches one to the face. Izu turns back towards north side. Notes flashback, and now it is all on Mako with just a Spectre to see if he can make this a little bit more bloody. 2 players low on the opposite side as he gets himself tucked here in a tower.
Love to see if you could get a way to get this kill over to Buzz if possible. Get that showstopper easily online, but Orb's pretty easy to play for on attack side.
Push up for Meteor. Finds the first, finds the second. Good damage dealt.
Funneling that orb over to him here.
Calling it out quite just yet. Some spray, and oh, Mako continues to just get away with just daylight robbery.
Showstopper only got flashback down to 5.
It does not get that kill. I don't necessarily know that they've actually noted him here on the site. He's trying to play anti-flash, but it's going to be Stacks who ends up getting flashed at the same time. Swings out. He's able to go ahead, confirms the kill.
Spike planted.
Well-timed bomb there from Flashback, just unable to hold his ground. Carpe swooping forward, finding one. But he and Stacks is 56 rather, health between the two of them. Not impossible odds. Looks like Carpe is going to try to go for a reposition, but yet just won't have the time for it. Stacks seeing one, but the spray is just off. Mako crouches. Carpe snappy with the initial headshot, but now is forced away. And the plant is not for him. Doesn't have a molly, doesn't have an orbital, doesn't have a hope in hell. Mako will get 3.
Back pretty close to even. Flashback, taken down by Meteor.
Cage triggered.
That's exactly the kind of play that you need to see for T1 to get back on the horse. Mako waiting the cage, about to dissipate, and Meteor anticipates it incredibly well, as this guy is just taking over the round.
That's insane.
And immediately, the neural depth invested, they're scattering to the winds, needing the save.
See if they're going to anticipate Buzz here.
Slowly drifting across the rope, would love to upgrade this stinger. It's an immense amount of damage. Fault line holds him back. For now, Bane somewhat safe, but here comes Meteor. There he goes. Bit too much noise, a bit too readable. Bane does manage to go ahead and shut him down. Buzz able to get out in front of this. Hyunmin, face here in main, doesn't manage to find one, but now the Rolling Thunder crashing across. They lose one of the players who can try to help them play against this pressure. Stack similarly sends out his ultimate. Aftershock into underneath the side, but Carpe is just absolutely massacring them. Flashback now noted the cam getting the spot out. They know exactly where this Vice is coming from. Door tapped, and Meteor good for the kill. T1. Carpe, oh boy. Still somehow gets enough time to get his weapon back out. Tucks around the corner. Showstopper now from Hyunmin, chasing forward. I think here onto the salvos. Mako able to gun down one. Hyunmin, however, lost the Showstopper, not finding value. Bane still held at bay and caught. Trying to go for a flash, trying to set up for the rest of his team.
Comes Buzz.
One enemy remaining.
As Meteor, yep, finding 2. Buzz around the back.
They
How are you
found
trying to get out of
nowhere.
here? Do you have to end up making a 4-man save call? They may, but they do fight back for 1. Bring down to 70. As Meteor gets picked off. Buzz back up in the tower alongside Stacks. Swing out. Shots exchanged. Mako winning the final 1 front. Looking for the hold here on that plan. Carpe gets 1 with the molly. Hyunmin going to be taken down. Armageddon going across. Buzz sends to the paint shell to delay tactics. Working out of their favors. He gets a fadeaway shot. And he will find the 4th and final. Push Mako back. He evacuates. Showstopper still in play. Gets the catch. Flashback going to be taken down. Still guarding big damn. Still is able to find some value. Swaps to the shorty and puts Mako down to 5 HP, but cannot confirm the kill. Hyunmin going to be good for 2. Carpe Meteor both going to be on the floor. Is now the 3v2. The spike being shipped across here towards the A site. Bane the closest one. Just that Sheriff in hand, however. Bolt line up in 3 seconds. Can he stem the tide? And can he keep himself alive?
Could just find one. That'd be massive.
Ring rotating around the back. Is able to go ahead, pick up the Vandal. Fault line at the ready.
There.
Sends it, looking for the stun into the orbital. But this time, Stacks not going to
10
get cooked.
seconds left.
But they've bought some time. 7 seconds remaining. The plant now being stuck. A forward position. The fault line across. Bane held at bay for now. Izu tucked it, drop, freeing.
Last player standing.
Able to catch a glimpse, and Stacks falls down. It all comes down to Izu. His attention is split. Against the spike, or rather the smokes get ready to dissipate. Freeing, staying tucked, but now going to be forced into the open. As the orbital goes his way, and Meteor will be able to cut him down to size. Mako, however, still present, still doing damage, finds 2. As it all falls down to Flashback.
Oh, the Rolling Thunder here as well for Stacks.
Honestly, though, if
Hope not to
Flashback-
use it.
If you can try to get him to use it, that could be huge to close it on a 13-11 scoreline. But he wants to win. But right now, the players split apart. 1 on the side, 1 in main. Stacks here hovering on the corner. Shoulder spotted, finds the first. Rolling Thunder no longer an equation. As the Meteor goes for the peak, he's a bit of damage, and Flashback lays him out! 13-10, DRX